Graeme, you and I were just talking about what the evolution of background music has been, right?
Sure, yeah. So my thoughts are that in the past, background music has been just an alternative to silence. So it's often been highly compressed because bandwidth's been the real issue. And the idea is just, if there's no one in a store, to have something there. But brands are realizing that putting multi-sensory inputs into spaces is so much more effective. So for example, a little known fact is if you have a oral stimulus, so you built out a great space,
Right.
and that's 100% effective, and you put an oral stimulus in that's congruent, that goes with it, how much more effective do you think it is? 10%, 20%?
Let's say 10 to 20, 30.
Yeah, 1,200%.
1,200%.
It's 12 times as effective.
Right.
Equally, if you screw it up and put the wrong music in, or the wrong, visual stimulus, it's only 14% as effective as if you didn't do it at all.
Right.
So people are beginning to realize it really matters what you put in the space.
And it matters what those stimulus sources are, right?
Mm-hmm.
It can't just be any signage or any music or any hardware powering those things. They need to be intentional choices that fit the brand, the image, who you're trying to connect with, right?
Absolutely. You really need to work on that. And actually, we've been working with some stores that are really trying to rebrand and change what they're doing. And one particular brand, which was really just a convenience store, which is rebranding as a hip, urban young people's hangout, is doing that through music and a radio station and linking the music to their loyalty programs and really intentionally curating for a different demographic.
Yeah, and this is some of the work that we're doing together as well, even in QSR, FSR spaces, right? Places that traditionally might have lower dwell time or mostly, let's say, drive-through or pickup. They are choosing to improve that environment that we're talking about, right? They're bringing in the Bluesound hardware, the custom channeled music service, maybe some visual elements as well, and they are trying to improve that experience for all of their customers.
They are, yeah. And for example, in luxury brands, if you play low-paced classical music, you can increase dwell time and spend by up to 40%. So brands that are wanting people to spend longer in a space so that they buy more are choosing music to do that. There's another really interesting trend that's happening at the moment where the function of stores is changing. So in the past, the store has been somewhere you would go to, you buy stuff, you come out of. Increasingly with some of the fashion brands now, stores are where you go to with your friends to spend a load of time, try a load of stuff on, post about it, get the opinion of their friends. You may actually just buy online later. The store's more an experience center that you go to try stuff.
Right.
And it's a really different way of using a store. So the store doesn't have to have a ton of inventory because it's not there to sell stuff. These are there to demo stuff.
Yeah, the idea of experiential social events, right? The idea of I'm not spending time online shopping, I'm actually using it as a way to socialize. That these, especially in younger generations, but really every generation, you see people starting to find more ways to experience things, right? Whether it's live events or shopping or going out to your favorite restaurant, right?
Yeah, and we're really focused on making those immersive experiences. Lifting it up a bit, I think it's really important for people to have in-person experiences. We can do more and more and more sitting at home. We can order meals in, we can online shop, we can basically live our lives at home as the pandemic taught us. But if we do that, we can disappear down rabbit holes, people think just the same as we think in online communities, that can lead to intolerance, that can lead to, a lot of bad things.
I mean, music, all of these stimulants that we're talking about, right? These things can bring people together.
Yeah, and bring them out of their houses.
Yes.
To come, I could go to Zara, for example, or I could buy Zara online, but if they're trying to rebrand their stores into experience centers to get the Zara experience, I may still buy online after I've been in the store, but I'm going into the store to truly experience it.
Right.
And you buy into the brand more then, because you feel that you resonate with what that brand's doing.
Right.
And so, the way music is used in stores is changing dramatically. And as you said earlier, it's really good for us at Bluesound Pro because we make very high quality audio hardware, and that's kind of useless if you're just playing a background. But if you make it much more part of the experience, then the quality becomes important.
Right, because if this trend of going out, socializing, the experiential component is growing and continuing, how are retailers and hospitality spaces going to differentiate? It's going to be through those intentional choices.
Yeah, and working with Custom Channels, with a partner that's really rooted in providing fantastically curated streams, and now at higher audio quality.
Yep.
It's a great partnership for us.
Yeah, I mean, it's likewise. Well, I appreciate you talking to me today. Yeah, we love the space here. It's going to be a great show. So, yeah, thanks so much.
Thanks.